First things first, try not to let a rejection get you down. Most people get rejected initially, and they have to go through the appeal process. On the bright side, you have the highest likelihood of getting approved during the appeal stages. So there are technically 4 stages of appeal, but let's zero in on the first 2 because they're the most common. Stage 1 is called reconsideration. This is when you ask the SSA to reconsider a decision they've made about your case. So if you get rejected, you'll receive a denial letter specifying why you were denied. There will be a single box of text on the reconsideration form. You can use that to state that you disagree with that denial. Your lawyer might also submit supplemental paperwork at this point, particularly if you have new medical records or tests. And while it's not impossible to win on reconsideration, it's also not likely. Your lawyer might have a strategy here, especially if your condition or circumstances have changed. But only around 10% of reconsideration requests are approved. Where more people win is actually after the reconsideration phase, during phase 2, which is the hearing. Your odds are much better here, and your lawyer can really do the heavy lifting by knowing the system, knowing your case, and being able to do a lot of speaking on your behalf. Our lawyers know the appeal process backward and forward and will be right by your side to make sure you're ready. A few things for you to keep in mind for your hearing. Aside from prepping with your lawyer, your hearing will likely be virtual. Make sure you have a quiet space to take a call for about an hour at your scheduled time. In addition to the judge, you can expect a vocational expert to be at your hearing. That person is hired by the state. The judge will ask them a lot of questions that sound hypothetical, like, what jobs could a person with this limitation do? Don't interrupt them when they talk, even if you disagree with them. Your lawyer will have the chance to cross-examine the expert. They'll know your medical records and have a strategy for arguing why that job the expert suggested isn't an option for you. The judge or your lawyer will then ask you questions about your condition. Your lawyer will prep you with more detail for this, but a few things to start thinking about. Keep your answers consistent. Be as specific as possible. For example, you shouldn't just say, I can't walk very long. Say, I can't walk for more than a minute. Be honest about how your condition makes you feel and how it impacts your daily life. And remember, talk about how you feel on the worst day, not your best day. If you don't have a lawyer yet, it's time to get one. And Atticus is here to help. So get started with Atticus today by clicking the link below.